Why is it that prospects never work at the same timelines that you do? Being able to create urgency in your sales process and get business to be converted when you want rather than when your prospect wants is a big challenge for all of us in business. So here are 4 ways in which you can create urgency in the sales process in order to get the results when you want them in place. My name's James White, I'm the UK's leading prospect conversion expert. Let's take a look at the video and see how we can create that urgency for you. So the first way in which to create urgency is to really understand the main challenges and pain points that your prospect has. If you can focus on what's in their mind today that's causing them the most stress, the most strain, and ask the questions to get to know that, you're going to get them urgently responding back to you and at least seeing whether you can solve that problem for them. The second point is to make sure you clarify their position in relation to the urgency for the service that you offer by asking them the question, how committed are you to solving this, Tom, at the moment? Or on your priority list, where does this fit, Becky? By being able to clarify with the prospect where this fits for them and be able to ask questions and probe underneath those answers, you're going to be able to get a sense of where the urgency is for the prospect, or at least know if it's not going to be relevant for them until 1 month's time or 2 months' time, you can then follow up at that time point and get the urgency in place then. Being able to get the prospect to clarify their status in terms of timescales and where they're at is essential if you're going to get the urgency you want from them in that sales process. So the third way in which you can add urgency into the sales process is to actually create an offer or something of specific value to them that's only available for a limited time or a short period of time. By being able to say, I'm very happy to be able to offer you that service, John, but the installation will need to be completed by this Friday in order for us to start that work on the following Monday. And if you don't do it by then, unfortunately, I won't be able to fit you in. The prospect then doesn't want to feel that they're not having the opportunity to be able to do what they want at that time, and it's going to give them the urgency to get started and do something if what you do solves a problem or it actually is a plan that they want to achieve. Focus on being able to give them a date or a deadline in which they can work to and then stick to that deadline. If you do that, it's going to help drive urgency in the prospect's mind and certainly give you a better chance of getting the sale when you want it to. The fourth way to create urgency in the sales process is to really focus on the emotional elements that's going to happen if the prospect doesn't do what you want them to do as part of your service. For example, if the service you provide for them is going to help showcase their career, but actually not doing it is going to make them look amateur or maybe indifferent compared to other people, then being able to showcase that and tell them that in the process is a great way of driving urgency for them. Being able to say to them, I'm really keen to help you move things forward and actually move on from the place you are in now and look important or get that issue resolved or look impressive to your management. Because I'm conscious if you don't do that, what will be the impact? Making people think what could be the potential issue if they don't do something is actually a key way in enabling them to really say, yes, I've got to go and do this and make it happen. So focus on what it will mean for them, the emotional elements, what it can give them, and if they don't do that, what it's going to mean. And if you do that, you're going to get a better chance of getting them to say, yes, let's make this happen and get it done, rather than for them delaying and moving things forward into the next month, which causes you endless amounts of prospect pain. So there are 4 key ways in which I think you can create urgency in the sales process. There are lots of different ideas on how you can do this, but the key thing always in the sales element is to be genuine and be open about who you are and solve problems that the prospects have. If you do that and really sell to them the value of what you can offer, I can assure you will get the great results. And using techniques like this in a great way can enable you to engage, get results, and move them to becoming a prospect into a customer. My name's James White, I'm the UK's leading prospect conversion expert. Thanks for watching the video. If you like the video, please share it, please subscribe to the channel, and I look forward to sharing more videos with you really soon.